Hi guys, welcome back to our 31 Days of Horror Advent Calendar. Each day we'll be releasing a short video for you guys for why you should watch the next movie on the Advent Calendar. Today we're at October 5th and we're watching From Dusk Till Dawn. This is one of my favorite movies, and actually I got introduced to it just around this time, and it's actually, for me, one of the big reasons I wanted to make this calendar. This one comes on all the time in the month of October,
yes, it does.
And it's just such a fun horror movie. It's directed by Robert Rodriguez,
written by Quentin Tarantino,
who's one of my favorite, and I think a lot of people's favorite directors and just writers. So this one came out in 1996, and this one has really an underrated all-star cast. You got Salma Hayek, George Clooney, Harvey Keitel, Juliette Lewis, Fred Williamson, Tom Savini. So just a really
Tarantino himself.
And
more than just a cameo. So
he's not Mr. Brown in this one. But it follows the story of the Gecko brothers as they run from the law with hostages, which leads them to travel to Mexico by kidnapping Harvey Keitel, a former preacher, and his family. Upon arriving in Mexico, they go to the Titty Twister, which has Cheech Marin as the doorman, and they end up having a wild night from dusk till dawn. So, like I said, this is one of the movies that really inspired me to want to start this Advent calendar in the first place. It's one I watch every single October, just because it's so fun. It's this weird mishmash of it being kind of like this Tarantino like gangster movie that all of a sudden just flips the switch and turns into this crazy grindhouse horror movie.
Yeah. Then that's what Robert Rodriguez is good at.
Yeah.
I mean, this is like a wacky head trip of a movie.
Yeah, it's got comedy, it's got gore, and then honestly, I really love the first half of the movie. I think George Clooney kills it.
George Clooney is, I mean, his performance is excellent.
Everybody be cool. Like, he's just the epitome of cool in this movie. He just sells this whole thing for me. And it's so crazy because at this time, barely anyone knew who George Clooney was.
Yeah.
So this is a guy who was out to prove himself. And it features a lot of the same, like, if you love the Tarantino movies, it features a lot of the same things in his universe, including Michael Parks as the sheriff ranger. Which in a great opening scene in a convenience store that when I first saw this movie, like I said, it hooked me and I did not look back. And then when the twist hits, I was even more strapped in.
I mean Robert Rodriguez, Tarantino. I mean, this is Grindhouse. This is Grindhouse. This is what it is.
This was the pre-Grindhouse. You know, and I think to have both these guys on the same movie, it's just this really fun B-movie, like, just treat.
B-movie treat. Yes, I like that.
So, guys, definitely go check it out. And this one, definitely keep your tongue firmly in your cheek and just have fun. This movie is just a bunch of fun and a perfect one to have on a Wednesday of leading up to Halloween here. So, guys, like and subscribe, and also follow us at BacktotheFeature on Twitter. I've been Giovanni Carlo.
I'm John Vanderloop.
And we'll see you tomorrow for October 6th.
Everybody be cool. You be cool.